Have you ever wondered why so many people study English for years but still struggle to speak confidently when the real moment comes? The answer often lies in one simple thing: the comfort zone. The comfort zone feels safe, it feels easy, but it is also the number one reason why your English is not improving as fast as it could. When you only practice the same words, the same sentences, the same situations that you already know, your brain never gets the chance to grow and adapt. Real improvement happens when you step outside, when you try the difficult words, when you challenge yourself to speak even if you're afraid of making mistakes. Think of the comfort zone like a small room with 4 walls. Inside the room, you know where everything is, you know every corner, and you never feel lost. But the problem is, nothing new is inside that room. If you want to discover new vocabulary, new grammar, new expressions, you need to open the door and walk outside, even if you feel nervous. Destroying your English comfort zone does not mean you have to throw yourself into impossible situations. It means taking small, brave steps every single day. Instead of repeating the same easy dialogues, try creating sentences with words you do not normally use. Instead of only listening to your teacher or your textbook, try listening to a podcast, a movie, or a real conversation between native speakers. At first, your brain will panic, you will feel lost, but slowly you will start to understand and catch the meaning. That exact moment, when you feel uncomfortable but keep going, is when your English grows stronger. Think of a child learning to walk. If the child always stayed sitting because walking feels scary, he would never learn. Falling, stumbling, trying again, all of these are part of growth. Your English is the same. You need to allow yourself to stumble, to forget a word, to make a grammar mistake. Because those little moments are the stepping stones that lead to fluency. If you stay comfortable, you will stay the same. If you leave comfort, you will transform. Another way to destroy your English comfort zone is by changing the way you practice. Many learners only practice in their heads or on paper, but speaking out loud is the real challenge. The next time you are alone, speak to yourself in English. Describe what you are doing. Talk about your day. Explain your feelings. At first it will feel strange, maybe even silly. But soon you will realize that your fluency is improving because your brain and your mouth are finally working together. You are breaking the barrier between knowing English and actually using English. When you step outside your comfort zone, you also train your confidence. Imagine you are talking to a stranger in English, and suddenly you cannot find the exact word. Instead of freezing, you explain it in a different way. That is not failure. That is communication. Real speakers do this all the time, even in their own language. By forcing yourself to handle uncomfortable moments, you learn to survive, and this survival skill makes you stronger than someone who only speaks perfect textbook sentences. So today I want you to ask yourself, what is one small step I can take to break my comfort zone? Maybe it is watching a video without subtitles. Maybe it is recording yourself speaking and listening back. Maybe it is asking a question in English in an online group. Or maybe it is just daring to say one sentence to a stranger. Whatever it is, the moment you do it, you are destroying the wall that is holding you back. You are not waiting for the perfect time or the perfect feeling. You are taking action now, and action is the key. Remember, your comfort zone is a cage that looks safe but keeps you stuck. Once you step out, yes, it feels scary, but that fear is exactly the sign that you are growing. Every mistake you make is proof that you are trying. Every uncomfortable moment is proof that you are improving. And every time you face your fear, you are one step closer to becoming fluent in English. So don't wait. Don't hold back. Don't stay in the same safe place that has kept you silent for years. Destroy your English comfort zone in a minute. Take that brave step today, and you will thank yourself tomorrow. That's all for now. See you next time. Goodbye.